to learn some real life English good. Because today we are going to learn some real English with comprehensible input. Today we are going to talk about health and things that you can do to be healthier. Let's go. Hello again, my friends. It is your English speaking friend Kyle, and today we are going to improve our English with comprehensible input. What is comprehensible input? Comprehensible input is when a native speaker, like me, I'm a native English speaker, speaks to you in a slow and clear way that you can understand. Today we are going to talk about something that is so important. Does not matter what language you speak or where you are in the world. This is something that is very important to you and to me. Our health. Being healthy. Health is so important, guys, and it can really improve your life or make it much, much worse. So today I'm going to show you guys the things that I do every day to try my best to be healthy so that I can live a long and happy life for myself and for my family. So guys, this video is going to have two different parts. The first part, we're going to talk about the things I do for my physical health, my body, my physical health. And later we're going to talk about the things that I do for my mental health, which is just as important. The two things go together, believe me guys, because I have had problems with both of them. So guys, the first thing that I do every single day to help take care of my physical health, to help take care of my body, is I walk. I walk every single day, guys. I try and make sure I come to a place like this. We call this a trail or a walking path. I come to a place like this and I walk. Sometimes I listen to podcasts or listen to things in Spanish or French. Sometimes I just listen to the nature. I can hear the birds singing, and I find that to be very peaceful. So guys, walking is super important. It helps you keep your weight down, and it helps to improve your cardiovascular health. And your cardiovascular health means your breathing and the way that your blood flows through your body. So walking is super good for you, and I try my best to get 10,000 steps a day. A step, boom, boom. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. I try and get 10,000 of those a day. Some days it does not work. Some days I do a little bit more, but that is the goal with my walking. And I feel so much better when I do it, guys. So number 1, walk. Okay, guys, I had a nice walk. Now I'm going to do something else that is super important for physical health, also mental health, but very important for me. Going to the gym and lifting weights, okay? It's good for your physical health to have more muscle on your body, but for me, it makes me feel so much better about myself. When you like the way that you look, when you like how you look, you're happier, you feel good, your mental health is better, and your body feels good too. So I'm gonna go into the gym and get a good workout. Okay guys, so today I am doing an upper body focused workout. And your upper body is your back, your shoulders, your chest, and your arms. These are pull-ups, and I did them with an extra weight around my body, an extra 20 pounds, because I'm really trying to build strength with this. These we call dips. They focus on your chest, the back of your arms, and your shoulders. It's another great strength building exercise. One of my favorites. These are called seated rows. They're called rows because it is just like the movement of rowing a boat. These are seated cable rows because I'm doing them with a cable. And these are called upright rows. They work your shoulders and your biceps and your upper back. I'm going pretty light on these because I have a shoulder injury that I'm trying to take care of. Just finished up at the gym, had a really good workout. I'm feeling really good because I've been very committed lately. I've been going several times a week, and I'm proud for that. Working out makes you feel good. Like I said before, that's one of the best things about it. Alright guys, now the next thing that I find so important for taking care of my health is making sure that I eat good foods, healthy foods, and that I do not eat too much, okay? Because that is a weakness of mine. That is a weakness of mine. That is something that I have to really work hard on, because if I do not think about it, I will just eat and eat and eat. I love food, so I have to really think about it. Before I start talking about how I make sure that I don't eat too much and how I've been doing really good lately and eating healthy foods and the right amount of foods, let me show you something that I do sometimes after a workout. I'm going to have a protein shake, okay? A shake. Now, it's called a protein shake because you shake it up, shake it up. To shake, I am shaking this bottle right now. I am shaking it, okay? So they call it a protein shake because you shake it up. To shake, the verb to shake. Now, I do not think that protein powder is necessarily healthy or bad for you, but if you're trying to build muscle, trying to make your muscles bigger, it can help you to get the protein that your body needs to build. So I looked online, I looked, and I found a brand that only has a couple of ingredients, because I do not like it when they put a million different ingredients in protein or in food. That cannot be good for your health. So when I'm looking for food, I look for things that only have a little bit of ingredients, different things that's inside of it. This only has 3 different things. Whey protein, which is a protein that comes from milk. It has sugar from coconuts, organic sugar from coconuts, and dried strawberries, because it's a strawberry flavored protein, okay? So I'm going to use milk in my protein shake. I'm going to put 1 cup of milk, and I know guys, this is a measurement that you do not use. I don't think anywhere else in the world they use cups. I think it's only US, possibly in Britain, but I am not sure. 1 cup of milk, and then 2 scoops of protein. Now, to scoop means to take a spoon and you can scoop ice cream, okay? You can do scoops of protein powder. Protein powder comes with this so that you can measure it, and this is called a scooper because you use it to scoop your protein. And I'm going to use 2 scoops. 1 and 2. Now I will put the lid on to my protein shaker and shake. To shake. I am shaking my protein shake. To shake. You guys will never forget the verb to shake now. You can remember, oh, yeah, that's right, Kyle shook his protein shake. That's good. Alright guys, so let me explain to you a little bit about my weakness for food. So guys, if you want to improve, it's important that you know, that you recognize your weaknesses, that you recognize the things that you do not do very good, the things that you need to really work on. And for me, I have always been a big eater. I've loved to eat, okay? When I was younger, I was overweight. And really guys, the only reason that I am not really overweight now is because I love to exercise, okay? Because I eat a lot. But lately, I have really been making sure that I do not eat too much. And how I do that is, I count my calories, okay? I count the calories that I eat, and I count the protein because I'm trying to build muscle. Okay, so this has been helping me so much, guys. I'm counting every calorie that I put in my body, and this way I know I am not eating too much, and I know that I'm getting enough protein to get stronger and for my muscles to grow. So I know you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of work, or some of you guys probably do it already. Some of you guys who are fit probably do it already. It seems like it could be a lot of work, but once you get into the habit, it's not that bad. And the way that I've been doing it is I meal prepped, guys. I've been doing meal prepping, okay? I told you guys in another video what meal prepping is. It's when you make a bunch of meals and then you can eat them for the next week, 2 weeks. You put them in your freezer. You put them in your freezer and you take them out the day before you need them. You heat them up and you're ready to go. Let me show you how easy it is with some of the meal preps that I've made. All right, guys. These are some of the meals that I prepped a couple days ago. 3 days ago, I cooked for a couple of hours. Okay, I cooked for a couple of hours, and now I do not have to cook for days. So what do we have here? This is turkey, ground turkey, potatoes, cheese, and vegetables. And right here, I have the calories and the protein. So I know if I take one of these, it's 700 calories and 71 grams of protein. Super easy. Here, I have my pasta that has ground beef, noodles, and a tomato sauce. I know that if I take one of these, it's bigger and it has 1,000 calories, 67 grams of protein. And then I made here, I've got burritos made out of beef and cheese. And then I have breakfast burritos that have turkey sausage, eggs, and cheese. So guys, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 meals right here. So for the next 10 meals, I do not have to think about anything. All right, that is awesome. Saves me time, and I know because I already did the math. I counted how many calories are in each of these. I know how much calories I'm eating, and that is super good for my body. It's good for my mental health because I'm not stressed about food, and it saves me so much time, guys. Now I don't have to cook for a week, so I can do so many other things with that time, like make videos to help you guys with your English. All right, friends. So another thing that is super important for me is hydration. Hydration means that your body has all of the water that it needs. It's super important, but it's super important, especially for me, for a couple of different reasons. One, I drink a lot of coffee, and coffee dehydrates you, so I have to remember to drink a lot of water to put that hydration back into my body. Number two, my job, I work long hours and it's very hot, okay? So when you sweat, you lose your hydration and you have to put it back into your body. So something that I've learned recently is that just drinking water by itself, just water, is good, but your body also needs certain minerals to stay hydrated. So this is a supplement, guys. A supplement means something that you add to your diet, okay? We don't call food supplements. We call protein shakes or supplements. This is a supplement because it's minerals. Let's see. We call vitamins supplements. This is a hydration supplement. It has sodium, potassium, and magnesium. This is really good, but it's expensive. So I do not buy these. I just bought a small pack of this to try. So let me show you what I do that is much cheaper. I buy a good sea salt, okay? Sea salt means salt from the ocean, okay? And this is French sea salt. C'est sel français. C'est très bon et il a beaucoup de minéraux. Si tu parles français, dis-moi si j'ai dit ça bon or pas. Alright guys, so I bought some good sea salt, and the thing about salt, guys, sodium helps your body to hold on to the water, okay? If I just drink a bunch of water, when I go to the bathroom, you guys saw the bathroom video the other day. If I go to the bathroom, all that water is just going to go out of me, okay? But if you take some salt, that water will be absorbed into your body and you'll be better hydrated. So what I do with this, guys, some people like to put a scoop into their water. I like to just put a little bit in my hand like that, and eat it. That is salty. That's how we describe something that has a lot of salt in it. The way it tastes, we say, ooh, that's salty. So what I do in the morning, guys, I take some of that, I put it in my hand, I eat it, and then I drink a big glass of water. Alright guys, and that is what I've been focusing on as far as my food. I count my calories, I count my protein, I make sure that I'm getting the right amount of calories, but not too much. And I make sure I'm getting enough protein to build muscle. And I make sure that I stay hydrated. And that's all in the kitchen, guys. Now, those were the things that I practice to keep my body healthy. Now we're gonna talk about mental health, which is as important or more important than your physical health, okay? So the most important thing, guys, the most important, without a doubt, that I do for my mental health is meditate, okay? Meditation is a key for me. And I'm gonna do a little meditation right now. Sometimes I listen to music in my headphones to help me meditate, but today it's raining outside, so I'm going to use the natural sounds, maybe thunder, thunder and rain. Ooh, that's gonna be so nice, guys. So I'm gonna do a quick 5-minute meditation. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone, and then I'll explain to you guys what I'm doing in my mind. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, guys, 5 minutes. It's always a surprise when I hear the alarm go off, because when you get into a good state of meditation, you're not thinking about time. So that was very nice. Feel good, guys. My legs are getting a little bit wet, so let's go inside and I'll talk to you guys about my thoughts on meditation and my personal meditation practice. See you in a second. All right, guys, so 5 minutes of meditation done. I very, very rarely do meditations that short, but it's raining outside and I'm trying to make this video, so that was a small example of what I do. I would say that my meditations usually can be anywhere from 15 minutes to 1 hour, and my record, the best I've ever done, was 2 hours. So let me tell you guys why meditation is so important for my mental health, okay? First of all, there are so many studies proving, it is not an opinion, it is a fact, that meditation is good for your mental health. It reduces anxiety, it reduces your blood pressure, it improves physical and mental health. That is not my opinion, that is a fact. That's reason number one why meditation is incredible. Meditation for me has helped me in the following way. It has helped me to become a much more calm person, a person who does not get angry as often, and it has helped me to deal with negative thinking, bad thoughts, okay? It's training your mind, okay? Meditation is working out for your brain, and that's why I love it. So in that 5-minute meditation, what I did, guys, what I do in these short meditations, a lot of people like to focus on their breathing. They'll focus on their breath coming in through their nose and down into their lungs, feel it leaving, and that's great, but that's not what I like to do. I like to put my attention, my focus, right here in the front of my head. I put it right here. I keep my focus right here, and I do not think about anything. All I think about is keeping my attention right there. And when my attention tries to go away on a different thought, I bring it back. And in a minute or two, it tries to run away with a different thought, I bring it back. And guys, this teaches you not to overthink, not to let your brain control you, but for you to control your brain. And this is the best thing that I have ever done for my mental health. All right, guys. Now the next one that is almost as important for me as the meditation, learning. Guys, I learn constantly. Never stop learning. Never. What do I mean by constant learning? Guys, if you look at my house, you will see books everywhere, okay? I'm sitting on the floor right now, and there's a book within reach. There's a book within reach, okay? This is a book I'm reading, and it's just sitting on my couch. In my home, there are books
everywhere. I have no idea how many books I've read, guys. Never stop consuming information and growing. Learning Spanish has improved my life in so many ways. It's the reason why I have my wife. And learning French has been an incredible adventure for me as well. The best thing to me about learning languages, it allows you to see so much more of the world. When you learn a new language, your world gets bigger. You can travel to new places. You can learn about new cultures. You can meet new people. Guys, I can't tell you how many incredible people I've had conversations with on my language learning journey. How many cool shows and movies I've seen in French and Spanish, and friends I've made speaking in my second and third language. So language learning is very, very special for me. It holds a special place in my heart and a huge place in my mind and in my mental health routine. And without language learning, I would not have this channel, which is also a big part of my life, something that I focus on. It gives me something positive to focus on, and it makes me very happy. I get very happy when I get to read your guys' comments, when I get to put out a new video that I know will help you guys. That makes me feel like I have a purpose in my life. It makes me feel like I'm doing something good for the world, and it makes me feel like I'm helping people. So, thank you guys for being a part of one of the best things in my life. This community, this YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all very much. Thank you for watching.